Ziegler. But I like this dress better. The dress I wore to prom had all this netting underneath. It was shiny and pink. You'll see a picture of it. And my Cinderella coach for that evening was a Volkswagen Rabbit. So when I climbed into the car, my skirt came out to about here. And I think I was wounded by the corsage. And Patrick, who works at BookPeople, made me a corsage. Thank you, Patrick. I love this one better. It doesn't hurt, and it's made out of duct tape. So I think I'm going steady with Patrick now. I'm in love, Daphne sang out as she twirled into the bedroom she shared with Gabby, her arms raised like those of a ballerina in perfect fifth position. Again, Gabby didn't even bother to glance up from her desk. Daphne noted the buzzy sarcasm in her older sister's voice. Not that it was all that different from her usual tone. Gabby had no music to her, no spark, no glow. It was as if she went out of her way to be dull. But this is it. I mean it. This is for real, Daphne went on. He's so perfect. She lay back on her daisy-patterned bedspread and gazed at the nothingness above her. Soon the memory of a face superimposed itself on the dingy spray acoustic ceiling. Floppy brown hair, blue-green eyes with incredibly long dark lashes, that cute little groove in the center of his chin. Luke Pascal. Luke. She even loved the name. It reminded her of such encouraging words as like and luck, or even lick.
Okay, the worst thing is something we laugh about now. The whole family laughs about it. I think I was about 2 or 3, and you came up to me with something behind your back and said, "Amanda, do you want to be beautiful?" And of course I said yes. So you asked me to close my eyes and to keep them closed. And of course I trusted her, and I did. And then a moment later I just felt this strange sensation, and I wasn't sure what it was. And then when I finally opened my eyes, she had a pair of scissors in her hand. And I just felt weird. I didn't know how, but I felt weird. And our parents were still asleep, and we used to go and wake them up when it was time for breakfast. And I tapped my mom on the shoulder, and when she sat up and looked at me, she screamed. And it turned out that she had cut not my hair, she had cut my eyelashes. I'm lucky I still have both my eyes, actually, because those scissors were sharp. So I looked like E.T. for several months.
Okay, I know it. Okay, now this is again, we laugh about it now.
Maybe.
But I remember once, I made you mad. I don't know what I did. I must have done something. You were about 6, and you came into our room. We shared a room. And you blocked the doorway. You came in and you had your hands behind your back. So that's always a bad sign. And you stood there in the doorway and you went, "Jenny." And then you showed your hand and you had a butter knife. She pulled a knife on you. So I don't know if she was just going to spread me to death or but I freaked and I screamed and I ran to Mom and I tattled and you got in trouble. So I know I did something to deserve it. I wish I could remember what it was.
Who is your favorite author and why? Actually, this is a 2-part question.
Okay.
Should I just ask the whole thing, give you a chance to think about it? Since you're an author and I'm a teacher, I wanted to ask who is your favorite author and why? And of all the great teachers you've had, who is your favorite teacher and why?
Okay. I have many favorite authors, but I will say the one that influenced me the most, the one I wanted to become, oh, that's my prom picture. Thank you, Bethany. I wanted to be Judy Blume. I loved Judy Blume, and I don't think it's any coincidence that I write middle grade friendly YA books that are kind of voicey, or I've been told they're voicey, because I really was heavily influenced by her. I want to kidnap her and steal her mojo still. But favorite teacher? I would say in 8th grade I had a teacher named Eloise Sansom. I know I have some school friends here. Yes, and I loved her. Miss Sansom was hilarious, and she recognized that I loved to write. And she asked me to join the journalism class, and I started writing for the school paper there, and I just flourished. I loved it, and she was very encouraging. So that's what I would say, Judy Blume and Miss Sansom.